Hello, group. Welcome to Extract Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, East Coast low, bad landing. Never mind what they tell you that any landing's a good landing if you walk away from it. I guess in this case, some people didn't walk away from the landing. Australian garage rock. I love Australia, rock and roll, I do. The third full-length album, produced by Rob Younger. The singer from Radio Birdman. Classic Australian punk. And it rocks all 10 tracks, 10 songs, 38 minutes. Yes, there are 2 sentimental songs. Not ballads, sentimental. Sound of Life and Servant. I would not call them ballads, I call them sentimental. They rock pretty nicely. The other 8, they rock, and many of them have horns. I don't review many bands anymore with horns. But on their third record, East Coast Low brought in some horn players to fill out the sound, and it's cool. They don't admit to this. This is me talking. But what from the first notes of the first song, Love This Way, hearing the horns and the singer, who's a bit gruffer sounding, gruff, sings fine, but he has a bit of a gruff voice. Being old, and where I'm from, in America, in Cleveland, Ohio, it brought to mind Springsteen, Bruce, from the 70s, and more specifically with the horns, Bruce's buddy Southside Johnny and the Ashbury Jukes. Now, having said that, it's not quite that poppy commercial as much as Southside Johnny was ever commercial. This is gritty, and Springsteen and Southside Johnny had its quit. East Coast Low is grittier, and of course with the singer, his vocals gruffer than Springsteen or Southside Johnny. But if you like Springsteen or Southside Johnny and the Ashbury Jukes, I think I got something for you. You may just like this record. They refer to themselves as garage rock. And they're right. But garage rock bands usually don't have horns. They don't have the cash for horns usually. So you still have garage grit in here. There's garage here. But the horns, that's what and just the vibe. There is a Springsteen, Southside Johnny, East Coast America, and of course the name of the band. The name of the band made me think of Springsteen right there. East Coast, New Jersey, Ashbury Park. Heck yeah. I don't do my homework until after I listen to the album multiple times. Then I do my research and learn, oh, this is not the East Coast of America. It's Australia. Right. Newcastle. Australia, to be more specific. So that's the vibe you get. It's very, yes, they're right. Garage rock, hard rock, yes. 2 sentimental songs, but they still rock. And all 10 are killer, no filler. One song I really liked and I saved for my YouTube shuffle listen in later times. Hopefully you hear it again. Heartbreak Hill. Oh, it's got this slide guitar. Cool slide. You got slide guitar going on? As long as it's not country. That's different. But in the context of hard rock, you give me a slide guitar, damn, I'm in. Heartbreak Hill, with that slide guitar, right off the jump, I was in. I really like that song. And the rest are quite good too. Love This Way, Matters, Elevate, Medicine, Summer Kicks, Midnight Dancer, and Behind the Sun, and the 2 sentimental songs I mentioned before. Very good. Gritty. Just working class rock and roll like I was raised on, with Springsteen in Cleveland in the mid-70s and later 70s, and Southside Johnny, but East Coast Low, not quite the commercial sheen. Radio Birdman. You don't admit to any punk, but it is a little bit punk, garage rock, old school, with the connections of Radio Birdman with Detroit, Iggy, MC5, the foundation of punk that we were here in the mid-70s. But no, but don't get confused. No punk here. No fruit punk. It's garage rock. Gritty, working class, garage rock. And I think, and especially if you're a fan of 70s, Springsteen, Born to Run and Darkness Edge of Town and some Southside Johnny and, more horns than just Clarence on the sax. It's really cool. And I took care of the fundamentals here. Nothing to offend anyone that I heard. I cannot admit that I heard the lyrics clearly. I did not get a printout of lyrics on YouTube. This is on YouTube. good stuff. I think you'll like it. But he sings clear. He enunciates well. I did not get a sense of every word. I just ride with the lyrics as a musical instrument, the vocals as a musical instrument, and it's cool. But I didn't hear anything to alert you about anything you may find offense by. Like I said, it's kind of working class, but everyone's working class, right? If you're working, you're working class. I'll be kind today. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen on YouTube. East Coast Low. Bad Landing. And of course, they got the other 2 albums there as well for you to hear. And come back. You know, you hear what I hear with the Springsteen, and, you know, is that just me? You hear something else? You know, do you like it? That's the main thing. I like it. That's why I'm reviewing it. For latest in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, stoner, rockabilly, sometimes industrial, and anything that rocks. If it rocks, we're here for it. We'll have it here at Action Rock Corner. Thank you for watching. Remember, fresh music is important as fresh food. And have fun with your music. Heartbreak Hill, I found a lot of fun. I just love that slide guitar. I just do. Thank you for watching again, and we'll see you again soon.